Hello, Scorpio. I will be doing a Gemini new moon summer solstice reading for you today. I will be doing what you are releasing, how you are releasing it, and what is going to come in to replace it. Now, pre-shuffled energies here helping you from spirit allies. You have labradorite. Now this is going to be this stone here. It has this iridescence. I don't know if you can see it, but I will go ahead and read this at the end, and we will see how that is helping you throughout this time. Now, what are you releasing? What is Scorpio releasing? What is Scorpio? That was half of my deck. So, go back. Can I get a more refined message for Scorpio? What are they releasing? What is Scorpio releasing, or what do they need to release? Flew off the table. You have the Maiden of Water in reverse. How are Scorpios releasing this Maiden of Water? How are they releasing this in their life? How is Scorpio releasing this? Okay, that's it. You have the Crone of Earth in reverse, the Three of Water, the Elemental of Fire in reverse, and the Circle. This is how you will release what you are releasing. And this card has been coming up a lot lately, and this is you reaching out to your guides for assistance. You can see she's in that same energy of reaching out for assistance. Okay, we will further clarify that in a minute. What is coming in to replace? What is coming in to replace this? Okay, so that was it. So you have the Three of Air and the Six of Earth. So you have here what you are releasing is this. I feel like you are releasing this image of happy endings. I feel like you have been going through some pretty turbulent times here. You see, she's gone through the cold, gone through the fire, and she just wants to be happy. But here is you are releasing this feeling of happy endings. Like I'm saying, is you are seeing that everything isn't just like the movies. You're seeing that things are a bit more real. And like I said, you've gone through some very turbulent times. You've gone through the cold, and you've walked through the fire, and you want to see this happiness again. You want this to return, but at the same time, you know it can't be to the extremity that you were imagining. But you're still asking for something, at least something similar to. And I think that's what you have going here, is your guides asking you to reach out. Ask them how. How can I do things? here, what is coming in, you have the 6 of earth and the 3 of air. Now, I feel like you are in this state of, I don't know what to do. I don't know who I'm working with and who is going to be on my team. I don't know if I'm going to be sitting here by myself. I know that there are people talking around the corner, talking behind your back. They're in the dark though. And that's what I'm saying, is you're trying to find somebody in this mutual light that you can establish this team with. Because right now you are just working with yourself in spirit, and they're wanting you to reach out to them and ask them, how can I get things done? Grounding this in our energy waking world here on earth, what are you releasing? Okay. You have the Knight of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles, and that's what I was trying to say, is you're releasing this happy ending, that you know that things aren't like the movies, you know that things are more real. And I feel like within this thought process, it has limited your beliefs, and I feel like that is what they are asking you to release, is the limiting beliefs. Because when you believe in that fulfillment that can come up out of nowhere, that's when the magic actually happens. And that's when you feel that energy. Things could be like the movies, but you know it's not. So it's kind of like a jaded feeling. So this is that feeling that you need to release at this time. How can Scorpio release this at this time? How can Scorpio release this at this time? How can Scorpio release this at this time? There you go. Okay, you have the 8 of Wands. And that's what I'm saying, is they're here. Like, you have the ability to have these people work with you, these guides work with you. And it's gonna come in fast. What you were going to realize is gonna be like this epiphany moment. Okay, and this is going to be something very eye-opening, awakening, I'm hearing. I'll pull clarifier on this. What is coming in to fill what we are releasing, Scorpio? What is coming in for Scorpio? Alright. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords upright. So I feel like this is what's coming in fast, is this energy of releasing this one energy and moving on to another energy. And I feel like it's approaching it with caution, and it's smart. I'm assuming it is that jaded feeling that you were feeling that is keeping you cautious, and it is smart. But at the same time, you need to know that not everybody is working against you. And I feel like this person that is coming in is very curious about starting something with you. And apparently soon. Let me pull clarifier on this Eight of Wands here. Clarifying the Eight of Wands for Scorpio. Okay. I said one more. Clarifying the Eight of Wands for Scorpio. Clarifying the Eight of Wands for Scorpio. Okay. And that is the Ace of Swords. You have two aces. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Page of Cups. You have the Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords. What's interesting is just before your reading, I've had numerous times I've tried to start your reading, and every time an obstacle came into my path that I had to pause what I was going to start for you. And this hawk came down low, and I was reminded of this time that I saw a hawk getting attacked by three crows, and this hawk was very small compared to these crows. And I went out with my jacket, and I just flung my jacket open and scared the crows away. And I feel like now that hawk has returned over these couple of years, and it's a familiarity with it. So maybe this is what is coming in, is this familiarity that you are trying to experience. You want to experience this with this youthful way of thinking of, yes, we could have that happy ending. You feel like you can have that happy ending here, but at the same time, you are still in these thoughts of what has occurred that is showing you that there is the reality of things, and not every ending is going to be happy. But it can be, I'm hearing resolute. I feel like ending this with this Knight of Wands. Or maybe you're the Knight of Wands. However you may see this, you could have Scorpio in your chart, or you could be dealing with Scorpio if you're a cross watcher. There is this indecision again because of this hurt from a past, and you still want to remain hopeful of finding that partner, finding just abundance and clear communication and just young love, I'm hearing. And that is something very hopeful to be about. And you have the Knight of Swords coming in, and he is going to take his time. So let me see what Labradorite has to say for you. This will be helping you on your journey. You have Labradorite number 17. I am open to great periods of transformation. Labradorite is a stone of awakening. It is a call to your higher purpose. You can no longer put off your destiny in this lifetime. A stone of the new moon, which we're in. Labradorite symbolizes a period of new beginnings to come. Use this time to set intentions for where you'd like to see yourself and plan for the journey ahead. So I'm hearing vision board. So maybe create a vision board. I know I'm not endorsing it in any way, but I love Pinterest. I get lost on there. And you can have so many vision boards. It's so easy. And I think that's what they're wanting you to do, is create that vision board. Be hopeful about it. Use this time to set intentions for where you'd like to see yourself and plan for the journey ahead. Call on your guides if you feel like you have questions unanswered. What was I just saying? Call on your guides. They want you to know you can call on them. Call on your guides if you feel like you have questions unanswered, so you can make a decision with all of the awareness you need. Now is not the time to rush. It is the time to recognize the transformation to come and to prepare yourself to welcome it with open arms. And that's exactly what I'm saying, is you can't close yourself off to that happy ending. You have it in your head for a reason. Your journal prompt says, how can I prepare myself for change? That is a beautiful message and prompt for this new moon. And what a card to get for it. That's amazing. How can I prepare myself for change? Enjoy your new moon, Scorpio, and I'm wishing you all the best for this summer solstice. Take care.